Ebusiafo per record a free electoral commission na HSA utwa wani ehwe tema abato mpesua so in fact ho den ma NDC pass on be win seat just 2020 ya na the Greater Accra Regional Minister Titus Glover elusu ni seat to the opposition party ebusiafo ehunchemu de buy and send the party for bi anso na sene amboa na this 2024 election grano ombe retaining Tema East akunya no na me no mo kasa ye busuafo Kwasi Poku a odi ni dwuma ewo MPP mu ewo Sakomono electoral area wo Tema na busuafo no pay watena sene katachi twentwen Ghana ya bato ye ba be komu na obehwa topic ba ko da the opposition party meche National Democratic Congress ano say ye ka adwuma pa de a just a yenjama wo mo na John Dramani Mahama mfa 24-hour economy policy na or prescribe say e ba be fa nipa miensa at the time e wo adwumam no man running 8-hour shift. So far this is the explanation, best explanation about bontina eno ana yewura Kwasi Opoku chemu say NDC koka adwuma ho asem anasa so mo ye campaign no mo ye omo abra mo bibio mo na ka say ye ba be create adwuma bia abusuafo jese yen tontwene ba bia nya asem no kure bia na omo kakra na abone chem so kai ebra no no ankasa we dadaba ye ka dadaba na e kamia ko eso obi ase bi papa bo brap kakra ho to sa abofra na at the time on kai ya the former lead Rollins NDC pencil bana over companies ahodo a NDC abana ba beton almost 36 whatever no o si ano krampo gina so titiru ntina obehwe a ya to aba tema chese NDC win city bia mu bia hoda enam jeje esaya NDC fo etwa to ho e wo mpanyimfo so a ebusafo edi wo munya na papa ye na ni bresem ana oti in the studios of okata change and pay a one ye cha or chese onumpo no 1 man standing on tweda enne ochina enso ka ho emma kwan emma NDC ntime win seat e wotema busafo yensa ka audio ni bibia yede ba be so alongside so oboba omia so ho adanse pa kakra in fact open vice president or ye vibrant and what gidin in fact effective vice president of all time this time around no nye and I say Ghana hani ya beka international platform dina bo papa ya baso enam ni dwuma wo bo chiremu se wo ha president ana amampanyimfo mabako ni na ye vice just say ye so nensa ne abonidin se woni na se ni nwuma bi ye de bekai no enya bibidi asiso de na just ba omiana na e kona menjin kanini na bra Kwasi Poku na nkasa no disem ewa ha.
It is on record. My father was the deputy diversity implementation committee. Papa no a deputy to agree. Yes.
And the NDC.
Yes. Me papa no a state fishing general manager. And so as a technocrat on the committee. What does it? State fishing Ghana near my toy. Tema Alugunta NDC and Pabamon. They sold 36 companies in Tema. His company, his government. And so not by the young critic you might be more than income. There was said also I crime cover. Maybe I call growing in Tema. Buses in Amcan state fishing blaster like West Coast die. What I say? Into the friend that about Vaco Clubhouse. No more tono. Into ye could see company on some common dinko. I buy a Jimmy Tuno. I don't toy dead do.
To abide into me.
I told you my tongue do. What I say? Oh, dear, no. Oma ton do he
almost as for
at the NDC bondi be a chen because men kai Rollins ebusha because Rollins ewu tema ubo say di na eto betia ebi gusu akon severance ani as grass gusu komo ne and am court ne GTP publishing workers are fighting now today are still in court because of Kwasi Rollins for so ton say man it is uncommon one another boni I see the iniquities of the first and second generation vested on them one kind of this uncommon because me growing up in Tema what and be Tema who here any on beton ya niema no and be Tema no kodu no on this uncommon I'm on your for on say galam say what can ni passion ni on say akoma here ni won kan on can see say ya by back galam say for who catch and punish on can no be tears uncommon which is on kind of sa obidi wa gura o leader say obi oye galam say boni banmra e na tum no be man
court dina
tum no say leader when na mribi journalist bi ko kan samba sa or down who you yes sir you can't say but you are mindful and careful the way you tread.
No correct.
And yes sir I'm on the way you say ya they can't say and you Mr. Ghana money me or can't galaxy will be Ghana pay the way a system political parties to win power. When I sit here as a Ghanaian, I'll speak like a Ghanaian because Tommy couldn't say party chairman. Now I'm saying for my show me more. Go to my battle, but make chemo. My can't say wrong. Now I can't say now I call you now with him. I will you for a bar. Muko tui. A bar make chigal. I'm saying for you now. Miss me to say chronos. He call it. I'm saying me chrome and chronos. No, I friend. I mean me chrome hin and I will see. I will no hin. Me mammy fear chico you took. I'm saying. Assembly must not be any. Nana so no more. Galam said, go to go show some.
Oh, Brown, he know.
Maybe more. Then you come and tell me, say, MPP are buying you one way. And I do Tiakra. I pay the police a whole tree. Soldier for Ghana, what the tax force? Oh, we are going who
I won't be this.
What do you more here, Tam? People lobby as politicians. For me to anti-lang, for me to anti-Galam committee.
Yes, yet me and talk between the commanders,
military
commanders and the police commanders.
You are there for work and pay. Who call out buying? We say 3,000. Next time, won't you? Could you come on $1? Oh,
I will Galam.
Yes, tax loss phone. Yes.
A soldier phone.
Everybody. First now, soldier phone. The only scope. We are going to show me a discipline. Let me got told me. I'm the come a car sale. The shall come. Can't issue over 1 week. Obi Musabe, me took a cab to police by rapper. We have a chief police and but what's the police for me? So you need the security zone, so move it from there. Say so much your phone.
Is it just
so your phone was a cop plot to be assassin police in there. Make your consent to be an illegal land. Demolition. Police for the power of demolition. Baby, assassin won't be. This is the kind of country we are running. And a politician, I jam my own. What are because the politician be a corrupter? Politician, no sign check. Chief Director not one. You go on and see why you may. I got Chief Director be this guy. Want to go back. You know, all you want. Chief Director be all. I said, well, no super sound, more 1,000.
When is the Chief Director? Minister quote me, ma order say, yes, I deal with. Chief Director and be ye before for a minister.
You see, sometimes, minimum engineer be. How much in Tema West, Rose engineer. What you man direction was I deal with. Me, yeah, any. Let's put on record, say, me as engineer. Because I have to carry on your instruction. On the instruction of ABS says,
and let the records reflect.
Let the record reflect.
That I did not.
Oh, just but in someone, you find on your phone, you know, you didn't. Not the fiabro. I didn't tell the chief that I will go weekend and what 100,000. Also, yeah, dear man. I thought 300 normal 100. Yeah, you are not public account committee report. Oh, chief that is dear, but the jet to say, and this embarrassing 38 million a year. One would 40 would also say $38 million. Papa, so we as politicians must agree. Say, I'm saying you find your politics. America, you don't go and stay in America and say that if I clean water bodies, you to Obama. America will follow the your campaign. It's the duty of every government to build roads. Do you find your campaign? Who does it? But
if the way I feel about you is how Ghana feel about you, I think Okase Bema Ghana for. I should want to about
me. Problems. And let me feel having a problem.
Oh,
maybe I am one of team. Let me see where I come from. They be asking because you can say some kind of and I'm going to chairman on kind of. Maybe come hey. Me not under my watch, your mama can be president. Them always say sitting because it's not possible. And see. What I say, because I value them. Baumia as vice president. Mama can say I don't know the president. So now I want to value Baumia as vice president. Baumia is the most popular vice president ever in the history of Ghana. Me who say Lima one vice president we need. What I say, vice president will contribute to whether negatively or positively is Baumia. Campaign near money now, vice president takes for a Kamuyan Kasebi, only didn't go for the chi, many when I call hey near Pajanisa. But Baumia was very vibrant. He has his flaws. But the gentleman comparing to your mama. Hey, see, say you know and see that say bia say we need a president. For now, I buy better way. You very new penny. Anna. I hear John away, but away. Into me away, into me away, we are left into me.
Then about left.
Oh, John, oh, massa. You see, it's anybody who have politicians, you can't quench a gun of war. You didn't hear a gun saying it here, and so you can't be able to say, we get the kidney problems, but they're not there and can't come out yet. You know, you too. And you wind that this solution, Papa, ever buy, you didn't come on the side ever buy. You didn't say, we know, not go buy him money, Yan Akote. Oh, no, share, and you buy with Yamu.
So why can't at some point 2 parties in the Union agree that this very issue, let's not politicize
politics now. Politics now. Yeah, no. Grounds, no. And I told you, go for the trim say, young conqueror. Oh, that's it. And then street lights to me do. Me a Kenya 2 days to election. Obviously because I don't solve the Kenyan money. There's a street light levy on your street.
At the
be out here. To be a so Kenya into the end. Yet we go here. Yet my MPP candidate no what ben more bon so 1,000. They are free now NDC need to become about 1,002. Yeah, about 1,002. Yet because the NDC candidate no e odan kese. We dan ketwa. Me mo dan kese da bi wu aba yedi me ma na nya. Wa wuto aba usi mu sen. Me constituency election ka say me da impenti e ko tro betia me.
Yes we impenti dan.
Chairman ni dan no. So yes kwata o e den impenti e. No bu so me penti na me wu aba ba na nya. Usi mu sen. Una okoto aba me da impenti e usi mu sen. You understand? So the mindset of here so you can say so e to aba no.
You can who?
Yes here mindset. Ya ye to aba no.
And you made DADA getting
oh, and no man go school so call be DADA o. Hey, we be professor be Shana. Me I no vote for MPP. Why? He's on the camp party. What can I say? And but you not looking at the policies. You go somewhere like Ashama. Hey, who can say about insurance? The be out of lie with Ashama. Almost don't talk about here. Insurance is good for the buy. Because like 10 about more like 10 and so into that's how it's and yet because lie. Say you get a Ghana card in your own face. Oh, yes, you are no message. The whole Ghana saying is a second person Ghana card. And so no saying. You see, so this kind of things.
You never have watched about so.
And the message say, Papa, you're in high politicians, you too. We want to win political power. But there's a nation we are building. You will until maybe you mama me don't want for power. As a gay right, let me get to that because my mama me no that's not to come. It's can come. And to the gay somebody a man I ka. To me see me penny. And people must speak truth to power. You cannot cry and say and call for say look I dey with me ya enye. Me party for power no what to be school fees me nya. They me nya 500. Hey someone is going to me nya. Makanasa. We do attend me you don't lie to the person. Politicians we are lying to the people too much and the people are also buying into it. Which I say and I said DADA and this one DADA don't say
no let him speak.
No, it don't say the mesre. Ye ko ye nim no. You can't cry. Nagalam says so jai appeal so team chrome cross so tea near to about here and kume. I've been in opposition for 1 years and kume. Sometimes I didn't know what I people yemo. Sometimes you say because sometimes the kuye than the yemo. Maybe a chum. We go for be my car 4x4 come on. My best 4x4. It didn't fall. What I did mess. You can't cry. You should tell the people that look. Galam say and yet you to say so something and yet who brings the best policies for
to
this,
deal with the matter.
To deal with the matter.
And that is Baumia.
What? Oh, Massa. That's in the clear.
The change of my mind, Baumia.
Oh, where would you say? Yeah, call Cote d'Ivoire 20 Nations Cup 1911. Players are going lefty. What I said, John Mama, I saw to I don't know. Oh, John, I saw to I don't know. Oh, where's the coach? I saw to I don't know. What does it? Scout. John Mama, a scout. Oh, what I say?
Tell the
Kwasi said, Master Ghana for. Say yes, MPP, you be a PBN with my. And you want to get to Benkum to Nifa. And your fee. Almost fair bonny, you fear bonny cacre, a papa say, you know. What I say? Oh, come free as a Monka. In collaborate me area, not for free as come school da. They be NDC 4% save yourself, no cost for digger. Uncle school da. Never I can't, not to trim. I want to not to be area. Me, those that party me call school, me I get 22. Me to go school and then I'm tea. Sabranting at 6 because the payment to school fees. Sabranting and notify. Obo Conco as was with that gentleman could have been a doctor. If the free estate was to be there, that gentleman could have been a doctor. Oh, I say, and I know Korea, any Ghana card a year, alone. That gentleman could have been a doctor. Hey, when I talk about free estate, I become too emotional because that gentleman used to had aggregate 8, 1984, and I had 24. Look at where I sit. And that gentleman, he sees me over power. Oh, chama umpe bi mame. And that gentleman, you go school when this second, the third. School for ma, you be treasure man oba no sabe defense. Nanka free as it just wo ha. What I just a progressive one or can be now. Oh, that's it. And that gentleman, who have been a doctor.
I don't think you are going to give me the right time you've given. Because look at the time left.
Papa.
Bro, Shama, I never met you. Didn't you go in regular, you know?
David. Mrs. No invite me.
And I met you,
and he's a politician. I am also a politician. But if you give somebody more advantage than the other, then you are supporting somebody against somebody. No, the time that you are speaking, even if you give me 12 minutes now, it will not reach. Now we are left with 9 minutes.
Now,
so
12 minutes,
have you been fair to me?
Okay, so
David, you've invited me in the name of a political party. So let me talk. We see time no media mama come asa. Mama can trust. Ni enti amedi uboni ache oni se. U papa ye deputy to Agbodo. One bisa no ni enti awaye deputy to Agbodo. Eno muto companies. You are an MPP person. Until you papa so you MPP. You can't tell me that. You no. You are making analysis here. You are nyabotre papa. We be say papa ni enti awadwani Agbodo. Because when you go to the history of this country, no, from Nkrumah, ebedu 1966 ya cool no. Companies are Nkrumah bi ye ni nyina no. General Ankra numu cool ni kotokano no. Ansana Afrifa babe organize election no. From that 1966 ebedu 1990 let's put it at some point time no. What were the state of the companies Nkrumah created in this country? What was the state? When you look at the companies that were divested, listen to the word divested. What should be the intention for the diversification? That Ghanaians should take the companies and those who have money should continue to produce. And your father was part of it. You couldn't ask him why he joined that. You couldn't ask your father. Now, when you move from that place, 13 years down the lane, the companies have gathered dust. Where was the Sanyo that in 1979?
So you said
1979.
You said the companies were in dilapidated state. That is how come you diversified. Is Sana Walker? No, I'm asking a question.
Maybe some question. And also say,
what
was the state?
So
as at the time,
implied.
As at, yes, the companies were not producing. Yes, the companies were not producing. Mama respond. The companies were not producing.
So how then do you, for instance, Ekase, West African the biggest steel manufacturing company, and I'm talking about, for instance, Royal House Chapel.
They must still.
How then do you sell a company? I will say, Enya Papa. Now the man will be say wafanya sorry, and how productive would that be?
Was they still being producers at that time?
But who the man will be said
no, when the company go to North
why is the government not concerned?
Go to North Industrial right now. Now if you say silos and Nkrumah building, you know, what was the state today?
The point I'm making, just
we divest. Listen, it is not just about selling. You do divestiture when you see that the state does not have the capability. As at that time, what was the capability under Champo of this country producing? Were we not importing everything? Do you remember the reason why Aka? No, you let me make my submission. I beg you. What I'm telling you is that the divestiture time, companies need to say.
The eti ameka sa ne say akonya no mebusa questions ema manfo no when the need be. Why come here to say
the companies were not performing?
If they were not performing,
yes,
the motive of diversification and say yebema eye manfo di sika be shimna company na revamp nyasa. Nyasa. Say no nti na wo ye. Na company na performing.
It is the structures that were lying idle that were no me
companies are
You obey many asiboni. The structures are there dilapidating, and the government call on those who can purchase and use them.
And use them for what?
Use them for what? For what? Who still better?
So state me war. So state in the war. A year company. Now
you
company
have a dilapidated structure that is rotten.
Bibinti company no enya juma.
They sold them like scraps. They sold them as scraps.
Why is the state not concerned? They say. What was Ghana's
what was the economy of Ghana? That is what we should ask. Now, Niami kachre Ghana for ni nyina ne say. Baby aye dru nde no. Obi si Mahama nye. Inti onu na ebe lusu. Na wo a wuti mi nde wo ye koko ekuane. At the time Mahama was no. Now a bag of cocoa is being sold at 475 Ghana cedis. The world market is 700 cedis Ghana cedis plus. So Usha Sika Mahama Edima Ekuafua is 70%. That is the world market. Now Enukranu Mahama amount fertilizer. Selfa pity wawafum. Mahama amount dro aunto aye free. Fa pity wafum. That is okay. Now abai bi buy na nado abai oti akunja so ma ba omiata ne chi no. In there you talk cocoa world market price. One bag is 9,000. And abai na nado abai no all make you afford 3,000. But all more fertilizer. But all more akatia dro. And you are telling me that that person is better. Fight here for mamu jejreje. Mahama buy no oti na konja so no. Wa hu say Omanpenyi Kufanya first oil field. That is Jubilee oil field.
Right.
Wahunyansa say ebisa oho. Ena wasa akobie akope back send oil field and 10 oil field. Odi atuabo gas no edi town. That is the government we are talking about today. And the person who did that is His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Inti wa who use gas no. In that quarter kofia say what is the volume of gas we are producing there? Adia yedi jawba omiani na nado krano. From as we speak today, they are importing oil after 3 oil fields. This is class incompetent, and that is what we are talking about. Happy birthday to you.